Lord, Lord, she cried again at the conclusion of her thoughts. Must I then begin to respect the opinion of the other sex, however monstrous I think it? If I wear skirts, if I can't swim, if I have to be rescued by a bluejacket, by God, she cried, I must! Upon which a gloom fell over her. Candid by nature, and averse to all kinds of equivocation, to tell lies bored her. It seemed to her a roundabout way of going to work. Yet, she reflected, the flowered paduasoy, the pleasure of being rescued by a bluejacket. If these were only to be obtained by roundabout ways, roundabout one must go, she supposed. She remembered how, as a young man, she had insisted that women must be obedient, chaste, scented, and exquisitely apparelled. Now I shall have to pay in my own person for those desires, she reflected, for women are not, judging by my own short experience of the sex, obedient, chaste, scented, and exquisitely apparelled by nature. They can only attain these graces, without which they may enjoy none of the delights of life, by the most tedious discipline. There's the hair-dressing, she thought. That alone will take an hour of my morning. There's looking in the looking-glass, another hour. There's staying and lacing, there's washing and powdering, there's changing from silk to lace and from lace to paduasoy. There's being chaste, year in, year out. Here she tossed her foot impatiently, and showed an inch or two of calf. A sailor on the mast, who happened to look down at the moment, started so violently that he missed his footing and only saved himself by the skin of his teeth. If the sight of my ankles means death to an honest fellow who no doubt has a wife and family to support, I must, in all humanity, keep them covered, Orlando thought. Yet her legs were among her chiefest beauties, and she fell to thinking what an odd pass we have come to when all a woman's beauty has to be kept covered, lest a sailor may fall from a masthead. A pox on them, she said, realizing, for the first time, what in other circumstances she would have been taught as a child, that is to say, the sacred responsibilities of womanhood.